T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, I am T-Man 978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Generations Kingdom Blackarachnia, who is a deluxe class figure, part of the War for Cybertron Trilogy. That was my previous chill review. Check it out. Blackarachnia here is an awesome representation of the 1990s Beast Wars Blackarachnia character. She is extremely cartoon accurate, and if you don't own the Masterpiece figure, this thing would be one of the most awesome things ever. So I suggest you not to own the Masterpiece figure if you want this. But anywho, they did a really good job while taking away some things that would make her beyond the deluxe class price point, such as paint on these spider legs and mostly just paint apps and articulation. Some things that look better to me than the Masterpiece is this design on the actual, like the spider or Black Widow mark, the way that condenses up. Let me just bring that figure in here. As you can see right here, there's a ton more paint going on. Difference in colorization, like she's more cartoon accurate on this one, of course. Like more paint in the arms, the spider legs are painted. She has way more articulation. And let me show you the back I was talking about. Well, this isn't too much of a problem. This is definitely more cartoon accurate. So, now that I'm looking at it, I might have to stop complaining. They painted these little eyeballs on the back of her head. But you could check out my review for the full overview on this Blackarachnia. I spent a lot of time into that. Go check it out if you want to see more. This is one point of articulation, though, that I'm going to bring up. She can pivot side to side, like ab crunch and rotate. Now getting into this lady's articulation. The head can pivot side to side like that. Can look up and down on the ball joint. Plus she has this hinge, mostly due to transformation. She has a minor bit of inward butterfly, but she can rotate fully right here and go out to the side. Swivel right here on the bicep. Swivel right here above the elbow, and the elbow bends 90 degrees. There is no type of wrist rotation. No type of waist anything. The legs go all the way out and beyond to the side. They can kick all the way back about 90 degrees, but forward, because they're slavish to the sculpt, it stops right there. And yeah, that is frustrating. There's no type of drop down or, I mean, you can make her legs kick out and rotate, but they're out to the side. So there is literally like no workaround at all. She bends well over 90 degrees because of transformation. This thing moves, doesn't lock into place. The foot is pretty much like the Masterpiece, where it goes all the way forward and comes back a little bit, and she has the ankle pivot right there. Crazy ankle pivot. The gun fits into a 5mm size port right there. This doesn't detach, it's one piece with this part painted. Let's let you see this right here. There's no like Predacon logo on there or anything. It looks substantial. And these legs, because of the swiveling hinge part at both parts, you can do that, and each one of these legs are on a ball joint. So if you want to swing these around, her and Tarantulas used to have like a machine gun type action, shooting, I guess, bullets, some type of Cybertronian bullets out of their arms. Here you are with this. I don't know if anybody showed this off, but I am able to get these blast effects on the end of her little arms, and I am able to get this on the end of that. So there's that. She has a lot going on, and this thing does look good, but the things that really disappoint me with it is the inability to kick up more than that. I wish there was maybe some type of drop down hinge. There is this going on with that connection, I guess. And mostly the waist articulation. Like, I don't know, I feel like they could have designed something. I mean, it does like lock into place. Let me try to untransform her. If I can. I guess I can't. Yep. There's like a clicking point right here. I'm trying to figure out how they could have did this. I don't know. The way they designed it in such a way to make it impossible. I wish maybe this part was like a little bit lower so that her hips would hang down a little bit lower and she could kick forward more, and they could have incorporated some type of waist piece that added this part to it and that could still rotate. And I'm just realizing how the eyes go behind here. But yeah, they figured it out on the masterpiece, so I guess they couldn't do it on this. And these knees are a little bit way loose, and it's not just because I'm holding it right here, where of course gravity would do its work. When I was posing her in this pose to be shooting, that she kept falling down while I was doing it, and it's frustrating. Let you see she can hold other 5mm guns or whatever to varying degrees of success, I guess, depending on how they're shaped. Here she is next to Beast Wars Quick Strike because I have them on hand. Here's Primal. I guess I should do another regular Deluxe so you can see how she's out of scale with regular Transformers. There you are. Beast Wars characters would normally be about the size of a human, so she would be the size of a human female. Alright, before I go to transformation, one good thing about these legs or whatever, because this is all static and all you have to do is worry about this is way easier to deal with than the masterpiece. But anywho, transformation. I'm going to remove this gun right there and rotate her arms reversed. Right there. Going to take this off our back, open that up, and go ahead and unlock this lock right there. Going to lift her head up this way. This pulls towards you and rotates that way, and then we can shove it up. Now her breast detached from here, and you can this head make sure it comes through there a little bit, but bring this over here, and now the waist goes back like this, the legs come forward like this, get it underneath of the shell or whatever, start bending the knees this way and into this position. Her little knee spike goes up like that. And now we can rotate these down like this. And this didn't push up like I was trying to do earlier. Now we can rotate this and wrap the hands around her heels. And basically, you're done. You just have to position the feet how you want them to be, and this grip on here, the joints are stiff. I was complaining about the knees, but the joints are kind of stiff on this section right there, so moving this will move every daggone thing. It doesn't like to lock into place really. All right. So once you get these shoulders into place, you're good to go. Honestly, do not feel like transforming the masterpiece, but yeah, here we are. I think this spider mode is more effective than the masterpiece, except these two random golden shoulders from sitting under the head, but the masterpiece doesn't win either. So it almost looks like, even though they're her shoulders, they're the same color as her breast. It almost looks like it has two breasts hanging out down there. But I guess you could pretend there's some type of mandibles or something like that. Here's the back of here, and that looks like she has a butt face. This looks like a monster that would be in something that would be in like Space Invaders. But you have access to move these up and down and rotate these however you see fit. So kind of limited. There you are. This thing, basically, we need to get these two pegs into these two slots in the black part of our forearm. Peg it there. And that stays, or I guess this helps keep her solid. But here you are. That's under there. You don't really see it unless you're trying to look for it. But there you go. Decent spider mode. I guess as good as you could get with what she transforms into. They try to be as cartoon accurate as possible. Here she is next to Quick Strike right there. There you go with that. He is very big in this mode right here compared to her. And he has a ton of functionality. Here she is next to Rat Trap, which is about right for the cartoon. Let's see, she can grab him up. Yeah, there we go. Since Cheetor is a cheetah right now, and I haven't done his review yet, but here she is next to him. He's a deluxe class as well. Here's a deluxe car. Oh, yeah. Transforming this thing, nightmare. But, yeah, as you can see, the arms and colorization is probably more accurate, but this thing has way more obvious kibble hanging out, and you have hinges like that that can barely be covered because when you move that forward, this undetaches, and oh boy. But here they are together next to each other. Anywho, Blackarachnia is good. I think the spider mode comes together without making me want to pull my hair out better than the masterpiece. But the only thing that makes her lacking is the articulation and robot mode. She doesn't have a double jointed elbow like the masterpiece has. She doesn't have a waist rotation, which, holy moly, this War for Cybertron trilogy has been having like the same gimmick. They've been doing a good. Let me try to get that together. I don't want to delete any of the transformation footage that I've just been doing, just in case somebody's actually paying attention to that. They've been doing a good job with the War for Cybertron trilogy as far as giving them universal articulation across the board. So the fact that she doesn't have a waist rotation is very unfortunate and very aggravating. Like, I can live with not having double jointed elbows, but not having the waist rotation is frustrating. And the not being able to kick forward more than that is definitely frustrating when the masterpiece is a freaking gymnast compared to this. But she looks good. She represents what she's supposed to represents. Definitely looks better than the original toy. Super cartoon accurate, like crazy cartoon accurate. But it just doesn't have all the paint and all the articulation that it would need to be perfect at this scale. So there you go. If you like what you saw, go get it. If you didn't like what you saw but still want it for your collection, get it. T-Man978 out of here. Thank you for watching. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group, link in the description. Click the videos, click the videos, baby, click the videos. You should really click these videos, click the videos, click those videos, baby, click the videos. You really should click those videos, click that shit.